Morning, everybody. Welcome to CFB Gagetown, home of the Army. My name is Tony McLean, and I'm going to be leading my colleague Caleb Howitt and my colleague Mark LeBlanc through a little workout for you guys. This is a intermittent loaded shuttle workup to help you improve on your intermittent loaded shuttle times and work on some safety and some good solid lifting techniques. It's very limited equipment that you'll need, so you can see that they have a kettlebell. You could also use a dumbbell for that. You could also use a weighted backpack of some kind, or even if you have a sandbag of some kind, that would be fine as well. If you want, you could have a mat. You would also need a little something later just to be able to something that you'd be able to run around, like a set of cones or water bottles. Mark's going to use a dumbbell here. So you'll just be innovative. Not a whole lot of equipment, mostly body weight that we'll be doing. It'll be a series of 4 different sets of supersetted exercises that will be timed, and we'll give you time to take a break in between each one. All right? So to get started here, we're going to do a little warm up, and then this is kind of to help prepare the body for the moves that we're going to be doing, get the heart rate up, and get the joints well lubricated and well ready to move. So the first one here is going to be rocking hip flexor. So we're going to be on the side just like so, or leaning forward, and it's just a pulsing action just like so, light movement. We're doing dynamic here for our warm-up, okay? And they're doing 10 repetitions each leg. Maybe Mark can show a front view there if you want to face the camera. So make sure that everything is lined up, all right? Perfect. So now we're going to do what we call rocking hip adductor. So this is going to be still kneeling, and I'm just going to slide over this side. So same thing, we're going to have a forward view here, and this is a forward-backward movement, hand supported. Okay. Notice that the leg out extended is foot flat on the ground. Okay. And just a light pulsing motion back and forth. So there's a warm-up. So this is there's a lot of hip action in your ILS, and again you're going to do 10 repetitions each side. Perfect. Boys are looking good here. First thing in the morning, they're ready to roll. Gonna crush it. All right. So next up, we have a downward dog, which is a yoga type pose. So I'll get Mark to do it from the front and Caleb from the side. And we're just going to hold this pose. Okay. Caleb's got heels elevated. Mark has heels on the floor. Either one is acceptable. Slight knee bend. Okay. And we're going to hold this for a count of about 10 to 20 seconds. Great, guys. Good job. And just a note here, Mark is new on our staff. This is his first video, so if he looks nervous there, give him a break. You know, he's shy to do this, but he'll be a veteran very soon. All right. So next up, we have glute bridges, and this is going to be a pulsing action. So get your bridge position and just hip elevation, glute elevation to the ceiling. We'll do 10 repetitions each here. All right, so we're doing a lot of lower body here. Things are getting activated. All right, glutes, quads, hamstrings, calf muscles, obliques, all our core group. Start to get the heart rate up a little bit. All right, next up we're going to go into lunges. This is going to be a forward lunge, and we're going to be doing 5 lunges per side, alternating each time. All right, so yeah, I'll get Caleb to do a side view, Mark do the front view. All right, good neutral spine, upper body here. Knees are going down. Go to what your mobility allows you to. All right. Again, we can do a little bit more pace now because we're getting the heart rate elevated. Good stuff. All right. Next one is going to be a side or lateral lunge. Okay, so same thing, but we're going to get into the lunge position. All right, and we'll be pulsing back and forth. Go ahead. Good job. You kind of see 2 different little versions of this here. One where we're elevating the toe off the floor. The other one, Caleb's keeping his foot planted as he goes. Either one is acceptable. Again, really excellent posture here. Okay. All right. Next up, deadlift pattern. So what they're going to do, again, Caleb will give the lateral view, Mark the front view, and they're going to do 10 deadlift pattern movements. So this is strict, good hip hinge, all right, neutral spine, drawn up. Good job. Perfect. All right. So there's your warm-up. If you want to do a little bit extra here before you get going, sometimes people have some other things they want to do. You go ahead and add that because you can pause this at any point to control it yourself. All right. So now we're all warmed up. We're going to get into our actual workout phase. So the first one is going to be 2 exercises. We're going to be doing forward lunges, 60 seconds on, alternating lunges. We're going to be showing you some regressions and progressions, and we'll point those out as we go. Things that you can change if you need be. As soon as that 60 seconds is done, we're going to go right into side plank, 30 seconds each side. And again, we'll show you some regressions and progressions for that as well. We'll take a 20-second break in between and then repeat for 3 sets. All right, so ready to go here. We're going to go into forward lunge. Ready and go. So Mark is doing the regular forward lunge. Again, good neutral spine. Making sure the knee doesn't pass the point of the toe. All right. He's getting down nice and low. Sometimes you may have some mobility that may not let you get as low. All right. If you want to simplify things or regress a bit, Caleb's doing a pulsing lunge. And that's 30 seconds, so if he wants to switch legs, there we go. So that's the only thing you would have to do there, because it's hard to alternate, so kind of do 30 seconds and then switch up. Good job, guys. 20 seconds to go here. Looking good. And if you had a mat, you might want to have that set up if you want to use that for your side lunge. Keep going. Looking good. 3, 2, 1, and time. Ready, and 30 seconds per side, and go. So again, we have got Mark doing a progression here, so a little bit more challenging, kind of a star formation, leg elevated or unelevated, but he's keeping really solid core, and we want you to keep good structure. All right, as soon as things start to break, then you regress a little bit. Caleb is doing a regression here, so he's still got the good core, good neutral spine, nice form, but he's using a knee down on the lower knee. All right, switch up. Like so. Excellent form, really good structure here, looking really good. Okay. So as you go, as you get more fatigued, you can drop into a regression to make sure that you keep a good core structure. And we're going 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, time. All right, so we're going to take a 20-second break here. You can grab some water, or you can stretch out, whatever it is you want to do. And we're going to get ready to go here in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Again, with the pulsing lunge and the walkout lunge. Good. Heart rate's probably starting to get up here now, so we're starting to feel good work in the glutes here, hamstrings. I'm going to keep good, again, neutral spine, engage the core, want to get everything going here. And that is 30 seconds, Caleb, so switch legs. Perfect. And 10 more seconds. And time. Into side lunge position. And we're going to go 3, 2, 1, go. That's it. Good job, guys. All right, so they're keeping really good structure. Good form, good technical, that's what we want. This is a tough one. You can challenge yourself with some of those progressions. We want to keep our good form. And Caleb, that's 30 seconds, switch legs. And Mark, I guess, too. I was mixed up with the lunge. I guess they're both switching this one. All right. They know what they're doing. Between three of us, we'll figure it out. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. All right, 20-second break. Grab some water. Shake things out a bit, a little bit of dynamic stretching. You can do that as well while you're waiting. And we're going to go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Now the other thing, you notice that we don't have going here, we don't have any music, so hopefully I'm sure you have your own playlist that you'll be able to fire up here. I definitely want to have some music, some tunes going to this. All right, that's 30 seconds, Caleb. Good job. It's our last set, so it's a little bit tougher. Keep your structure low. All right, this is where we want to really dig down. And in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, time. Last side lunge here. Ready, and go. Good job, Mark. That's a great demo there. Caleb looking sharp too. Nice lines, all right. See how everything is aligned there. Don't have the hips dropping, we don't have the hips elevated, don't have the hips sunk or pushed forward. Mark's got the feet stacked, that's a tough one to do. And switch sides. Make sure you're breathing on these. See, sometimes we get into a static exercise or an isometric hold, we forget to breathe. Make sure that you're taking good oxygen in, exhaling. 2, 1, and time. All right. We'll take about a minute break here, and then we'll get into your next phase. All right, we're on to pair 2 here. You want to take, like I said, about a 45-second rest, maybe 1 minute rest, get your stuff together. So for this one here, you're going to have your a kettlebell in place, or a backpack that's loaded. If you have a sandbag of some kind, even a dumbbell could work, something that you're going to be able to grab onto with both hands. And you're also going to have a setup like this here. In this case, we're using the kettlebell, and in this a dumbbell over here, a water bottle over here, to do a figure 8 movement. So I'm going to get Caleb to demo here just to start. So the first one is going to be a figure 8 movement. You're going to start in the middle of your 2 implements, and you're going to start a forward movement around just like so. Get nice and low and quick feet as you make the turn. So this would simulate your turn at the far cone when you're going around, just like so. And we'll talk more about that as we get going. Perfect. So you're going to do that 30 seconds slots. Then you're going to go right into what we'll call it backpack lifts, but whatever it is you're lifting. All right. So Caleb's going to grab the kettlebell. He's going to have it at about knee height. Good neutral spine, good solid feet, and away he goes. He's going to pull it across body up to the opposite shoulder. All right. The heavier your implement, maybe the tighter you want to have it the body. The lighter the implement, maybe the further away you can put it to increase the length of your lever, make things a little bit more challenging in that regard. All right. So we're going to do that 30-second slots as well. So you can do 30 seconds right to left, and then in the next cycle, you'll do 30 seconds left to right. All right? So, ready to go with our figure 8s here. Now, notice that they're only about meter, maybe 2 meters apart. If you have more space, you can put your implements further apart to give you a bit more distance. We're challenged with space here, so that's why we're doing it this way. But you can do it longer if you wish. All right? We're going to go in 3, 2, 1. Go. Good job. All right, so what we're looking for, get quick feet as we're going around. The cone in this case would be the ILS. All right. And as you're approaching the cone, you're decelerating. So we want to work on that. And we also call that gathering or closing out. So being under control as we come in. 3, 2, 1, time. All right, you're going to grab your backpack or implement. Ready, and go. So we've got a front view here. Again, He'll bring that right across the front. So opposite knee to opposite shoulder. All right, so this would simulate the point where you're grabbing the backpack or the sandbag, excuse me, in your ILS as you're starting a loaded phase. 10 more seconds here, guys. Looking good. And time. All right. Take about a 20-second break here. And get ready for the next round. So we're going to do this. It'll be 6 in total. Ready, and go. Nice longer strides in between. All right, so this really helps with your footwork. All right, make sure you gather, and then we're exploding as we come out from the cone. All right, great stuff. This all will help in your timing. All right, getting under control before you hit that far cone. We're going in 3, 2, 1, time. All right, 30 seconds. Now we're going the opposite direction. So opposite knee, whichever one you started with, go. Do the opposite. So we have a good side view of Mark here. All right, really good structure. Right? He's got good spinal control. Taking that, throwing it up across the shoulder. Good knee bend. All right, so we don't want to be doing a lot of totally bending at the hips to grab that sandbag when we're starting our loaded. We want to get down nice and low, and time. Good job. And we're going to do about a 15-second rest here. So that's one kind of complete round to do, or two, I guess. We're going to do 6 in total. Ready, and go. And so we've also tried to make things, you know, you're in your basement, maybe in your garage, I mean, maybe you have more space, whatever equipment you need, you can lengthen it. The longer you are, probably the better, but it doesn't matter. We want to show you that with very little equipment, very little space, you can still get yourself a good workout. Time, right? Ready for the backpack lift. And go. You're back to the original side here. Now 2 of that. All right, so that's really good stuff. What this does here gives you that mimicking or mirroring of a full-on sprint. All right, and then grabbing on your unloaded phase and then grabbing your sandbag for your loaded phase. And time. All right, good stuff here. And another 15-second rest. We're pushing pretty hard. The aerobic's getting pretty good here now. Heart rate's up. And 3, 2, 1, go. Notice that when they're on the turn there, they're dropping down a little bit. So you got more explosive when you come out of the cone. More efficient footwork, a little bit lower like that. And time. All right, kettlebell in hand here. Go on the opposite side. Ready, and go. Good job. Guys are working hard here. Good stuff. Gonna pay off. Gonna get to your force test there. You're gonna be gangbusters, ready to go on this. All right. 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. Good stuff, good stuff. 15-second rest. And we've got one each side left, right? All right, this is a good one. Give credit to Caleb, he's the one who designed this workout, so if you're hurting, it's his fault. All right, ready, and go. Right? Small space, but you still get a good, efficient, solid workout here. Heart rate's going up. You can hear the respiration rate going up. All right, so you want to work on your breathing here, get under good control, and you want to push yourself. And time, right? And grab the kettlebell one more time. So this is our last round here. Start on the start side, ready, and go. All right, so we're always trying to challenge ourselves. But while we're challenging ourselves, we're using good form. So we don't want to get loose here. You can still see that they've got good structure, okay? Not getting loose in the spine, not getting loose in the hips. These are good uniform motion, right? It's not sloppy. So when you start getting sloppy with loaded, that's where you can get injuries, okay? So this is a great workout for that. And time. And we've got a 15-second rest.
Let us know if you want to try it out, Tony. It's all fun.
I will. I just didn't want to show you guys up.
We thank you for that.
Alrighty, last one. Here we go. Go. Keep pushing it home here. Maybe you have a workout partner you're doing that with. That's even better. It's motivating. You got some good tunes going. All right. And we're happy to be able to lead you through some of this stuff. Okay? You just do the workout, we'll do the thinking. And time. All right. And this would be the last kettlebell movement, right? Here we go. Keep your structure and go. Excellent work. Excellent. Two views here, side and front. Doing a great job, guys. And we are going 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. Good stuff. All right, that is the second pairing all completed. All right, we'll get you have a little rest there, 1 minute, get some water and whatnot, and then we're going to demo the third pairing. All right, we are on to pair 3. Mark and Caleb had a drink of water there, a little bit of dynamic stretching. They're getting a great workout. They were just talking about that here in between, so it's good stuff. So our next one here, we're going to do 2 different exercises. One will be with your implement, and one will just be a stationary jumping. So the first one, we'll call it ground to shoulder. So again, Caleb demo again. So whatever your implement is, we're going to go down into a squat position, grab, and bring it up over the opposite shoulder, over one of the shoulders, and then alternating shoulders in between. All right. As a regression to this, and Mark will show that when he's doing his, he will not come down as far. He'll just maybe come to knees. All right. So if your hip mobility, or if you feel like your spine is getting in a not a solid position, then you could go with that regression. From there, so that's going to be a 45-second timing. From there, you're going to, we're calling them pogo hops, or just straight rebound jumping. So Caleb's going to be doing 2-foot hops like so. We're going to do a 30-second timing here. All right, so we call this rebound jumping, or a little bit of plyometric movement, and it's designed to help with your explosiveness. So grabbing the sandbag and exploding when you take off your unloaded part, coming around the cones. All right, so we're all ready to go here, guys. We are going to go with the ground to shoulder lift here to start with, 45 seconds, and 3, 2, 1, go. So you can see that Mark is coming down to knees here. So if you find that your hip mobility, your knee mobility, your ankle mobility is not allowing you to go all the way down further, then we want you to do this regression, because we want to avoid putting your spine in a vulnerable position. All right, we want to keep that weight in nice and tight. Caleb's got a good hip mobility going, so he's right down, touching. 10 seconds, guys. Good job. 2, 1, and time. All right. So make sure your space is clear here, that you're not going to jump on anything, and we're going to go 30 seconds here. Set up. 3, 2, 1, and go. Okay. So we got Caleb doing 2-foot hops right here. If you want a regression, you can go alternating back and forth, a little less pace maybe. All right. Good stuff. Five seconds. 3, 2, 1, and time. All right. We'll break here, so that's round 1. We got 2 more to go. Doing great, guys. So even on these shorter breaks, you can grab a little bit of water, a little bit of dynamic flexing if you want. All right. And in 3, 2, 1, go. All right. Nice and low. So what we're mirroring here is coming off your, or probably the start of your loaded part. So the very first one, you're starting in behind the sandbag in a stand tall position. All right, so we're working on that, going down with a good neutral spine, good deep knee bend, grabbing that sandbag, throwing it up onto a shoulder if that's the way you're going to carry it. Okay, so that would be working on that option. All right, so if you can visualize that you would be throwing that up and then starting your walking portion. Good job. All right, and ready for pogo hops here. 3, 2, 1, go. So with these here, this develops a good fast twitch. All right, we're looking for that, and our start points, like our turning around the cone, as I was saying, it really works on your explosiveness. All right, being dynamic. Good job. 3, 2, 1, and in time. Good stuff. Good stuff. And again, take a 20-second rest here. 15 to 20 seconds. So we've got good respiration going. Your intermittent load of shuttle, it may take you anywhere, depending on what you're at, 2 minutes 30 seconds on up to 3:30, maybe 4 minutes. Right? It's somewhat anaerobic, but you are also going to be getting an aerobic portion in this as well. Okay? So that's what we're mirroring here. And we're going to go in 3, 2, 1, go. This is last round. Again, be sharp with your technique, sharp with the form. All right? These guys have got excellent form, so really not much to say. Picture's worth 1,000 words. All right? Taking that over alternating shoulders. With 45 seconds here. Like I said, this can do wonders for your start, and when you're grabbing the sandbag on each ensuing shuttle, it's going to help with that as well. All right, last 30 seconds of pogo hops here. In 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, you see they're not going very high. We're not looking for height in this particular case. We're looking for maybe a 2 to 3 inch movement off the floor. So it's the rebound, it's the tempo that we're looking for. All right. 2, 1, and time. Alrighty. That is pairing number 3. We're 3/4 of the way done. We got one more pairing to do. So again, take your 1 minute break here, grab some water, all right, get loosened up, relax a bit, and then we'll get the last pairing going. All right, gang, this is our 4th and final pairing. All right, we've had a good workout so far. We're going to take it on home here. So this is 2 parts to it. First one is linear bound, so you'll need no equipment for this. So Caleb's going to demo here. So it's a bound with a gather. All right, so what we're looking for is about not a long jump, but you know, about 1 meter, or trying to get extended a little bit, and not a lot of height. We're looking for just a good jump that you gather and control yourself and decelerate at the end of it. All right, that's going to be 30 seconds. Then we're going to go into what we call heel walks. So just as its name says, we're going to go on the heels. Okay, so you'll see how they're doing that. And again, that will be 30 seconds each as well. All right, we're going to do 3 rounds in total. Okay? And in 3, 2, 1, and go. Good job. So we're working on explosiveness, getting a good deep knee bend, using the arms to accelerate us and give us some momentum. All right? And the other end, so the landing or the gathering, we want to make sure that you're under control of that as well. All right? You see Mark's good wide feet. Okay, he absorbs the impact. Nice in control. He's not falling out of it. Okay, 30 seconds heel walks. Here we go. We're going forward and backward. Okay. So this just helps work the glutes, helps work the core, the lower legs. All right. Helps work our balance, our posture. The dorsiflexion of the toes helps work the anterior portion of your shin, so the muscles that are along the front there. All right, 20-second rest, 15-second rest. Good job, gang. Only 2 more rounds to go. 2 more pairings. And we're going to go in 3, 2, 1, go. Good job. All right, Mark's doing a good forward view here. I like that. Good length on the jump, so it's like a standing long jump. See how he's gathering. Caleb as well. So that grabbing yourself at the end, not losing your balance, not falling forward or backward. All right, being under good control. It's a full body thing, even though we're mainly using the legs and the glutes. But you want good solid core in this, good arm swing. All right, here we go. Heel walks and go. Good stuff, guys. Good stuff. Seconds here. And time. All right. 15-second rest, 20-second rest. Here we go. What's that?
It burns. It chews me out.
Oh, yeah. All right. The heel walk, it looks fairly simple, but I'm sure you're feeling that at home too, that it gives. All right, here we go. Last one. Let's take her home. Here we go. Start. Good solid jumps. All right, finish good here. Finish solid. Good form, gang. Take it all the way home here. Come on. Great ILS workout we got going here. Said, hopefully maybe you have a workout partner that you're with. Great thing to do in partners. 2 more seconds and clear. All right, last set of heel walks. Good stuff. Like I said, you start to feel that. What this does, our calf muscles get a lot of work, of course, with the jumping and whatnot and the normal day-to-day activities. Often the anterior portion there does not get as much work. So this is a great way to get some strengthening in that. All right. Mark's going sideways now. He's got a little box going. And that is it. Time. All right, great work. So I want you to keep moving right now, just even if it's just in your small area or whatever you want. And take a little bit of time here just to kind of cool down, but not stopping all the way. So we want our heart rate to come down gradually, our respiration to come down gradually, all right? Our body temperature to come down gradually here in a cool down phase. You can, like Caleb did, you can kind of maybe put some equipment away as you're doing this. It's a good way to kind of start your cool down. All right, before we go into some static stretching. So we're going to do 3 different stretches here. We're going to give you a couple of options for each one. So Caleb is going to do, for the first one, a quad stretch in a line down. So he's going to keep his quad parallel to the floor, or he can even go, there's another version of it. Mark is doing a standing quad stretch, and we're going to do this for 20 to 30 seconds. In the standing part, you may want to grab, if you want to hold something for balance, because we want to make sure that we're getting a good stretch. So we're hopping all over the place, and that's taken away from the stretch. And time, all right, we'll switch legs. And again, we want to have our respiration going down, get good control of your breathing, all right? Kind of relax the brain a bit, with nice controlled breaths, and taking just some time here just to cool down the body, cool down the brain, all right, and make sure that we're ready for the rest of our day or whatever we're going to be doing next. And time. All right. So next one will be a hamstring stretch. Again, Kayla's going to demo on the floor. We want the bottom of the foot on the inside of the leg. All right. Toe is dorsiflex. Reach forward as best possible. And again, we don't want to reach to too much of a pain point. All right. This is a cool down. We're not trying to really go too far. Mark is doing an upper body one. So he's got belly button down to the toe. He's got the toe elevated. Got the hips pushed out a bit. And time, switch legs. And good stuff. So we should be starting to really kind of come back to normal here. We'll do one more stretch after this here. And you'll get on with the rest of your day. And time. All right, so our last stretch is going to be anterior ankle, posterior ankle type stretch. So they'll go into both same position here. We'll do one sideways. So the first one, we're in a forward leaning position, so you can see the angle of the leg here. So we're getting a good flexion there. Mark, same thing with the forward view. All right, you can see the Achilles tendon there and the calves. You can stretch good ankle. All right, and we're going to go up now to a posterior. All right. So this one's a good one to take your shoe off of this. All right, you can really get the good ankle stretch. Also feels good on the arch of the foot as well. Time. So we'll go back down, opposite leg this time. Again, push forward, and you can see the good leg angle, sorry. Right here, you can see Mark's knee nice and forward. Great stretch, nice and relaxing here. So again, we should be pretty much returned to normal respiration. Cooling down gradually, like we said, heart rate should be pretty much back to normal. Okay, and time. Up, remove the other shoe, and we'll do a posterior. Time. All right. That's great stuff. All right. Caleb and Mark did a fantastic job there. They had a great workout on their own right. I hope you same at home. It's our pleasure to push out this intermittent loader shuttle workup video for you. Hope it helps out. Any comments you want to make, we'd love to hear them. Until next time, from Base Gagetown, we're signing off. Stay safe and have a great rest of your day.